Hey Facebook. So I wanted to hop on here and talk about stress for a minute. So I've had a lot of stress both personally and coming through the office this week. And when I'm talking with my patients and friends about stress, I often find that we end up feeling like stress is just a part of life and we have no real mechanisms for dealing with it or understanding it. So I'm not going to give you a lecture about cortisol and what happens in the body on a biochemical level when you're stressed. You know that. You've probably heard that. What I am going to do is talk to you a little bit about reframing your mindset. And these are some simple things that you can do right now, right away. They sound simple, but they make a big impact. And the key is to keep repeating them, keep recommitting to these things that you can do each day. Okay, so one of the very first things is to recognize your stressful thoughts and emotions not as you, but as a radio station that's playing in your head. So your world is built around these ideas that you have of yourself, these things that you identify with. Like, yeah, whenever I do that, it always stresses me out. Or I'm a teacher, so I get stressed during a certain time of the year and I feel more relaxed during the summer. Or you just identify as different things, but you aren't any of those things, because if you weren't a teacher anymore, if you didn't have stress, you would still exist. You would still be you. So the first thing is, when you start to feel stressful or heavy emotions in your brain, is to recognize that not as you, to take a step back in your mind and observe and notice these thoughts, feelings, and emotions. So, an example. You look at a plate of cookies on the table and you think, oh my gosh, suddenly I'm so hungry. But then if I eat one, then I'm going to eat five. And then if I eat five, then I'm going to be sad when I weigh myself tomorrow. Da, 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 da. Stop before any of that happens. Take a seat in the back of your mind and just observe what's happening in your body. Listen to the thoughts, watch them, but don't identify with them. Don't let them take over and define you or how you feel or take over your chemistry of your body. So the first thing is to recognize your thoughts, feelings, and emotions and stresses as not you, but instead to be the observer of those things. This takes you out of it, and it doesn't send you down that same spiraling, stressful pathway. The second thing is to focus on the billions of things around you all day, every day that don't stress you out. So it's so easy to say, in the middle of rush hour, ugh, I hate rush hour traffic. I hate construction. I hate there's so many people. You know, you can focus on that, but I bet what you don't notice is the beauty in the world around you, the fact that the sun is shining so brightly, the buildings that you pass, the trees that line the road. There are so many billions of things that you encounter or experience every day that do not stress you out. Those things are what deserve your attention. So program yourself to look for and tune into the billions of things that are positive and not stressful for you, and not focus solely on the things that are stressful for you. So step one, just to wrap this up, step back and acknowledge your stressful thoughts, feelings, and emotions, not as you, but just observe them. Let them pass through you, feel them, but then let them go, because they're not you. And keep on being you once they're gone. Step two, focus on the billions of things around you that do not stress you out, that make you feel good. And it sounds simple, but I bet none of y'all are doing it because you tuned into this video because you're wondering how the heck to do it, okay? So do not focus on COVID-19 and virus. Focus on the fact that it is an absolutely beautiful, gorgeous day outside today. Go find the most beautiful place where the sun is shining and stand in it for a minute if you have to. But it's really as simple as that, and you will start to neurologically retrain yourself to be less stressed. You will be shocked at the changes that happen in your life because of this. Hey, let me know how it goes in the comments. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope you guys have an absolutely glorious stress-free day.